In the beginning, Grandma created homemade sauce. Ka, the raven god, formed the world, and two wizard brothers, Hun Apu and Vukub Hun, were sentenced to death. Allah used light to create Muhammad. Men and women erected a guardian gate at the start of each village. First, tomatoes were picked off the vine early Sunday mornings. As the creator, Edward Scissorhands, attempted to create life, he falls short of time. Oil was poured from a jug made of invisible stone onto the hot iron pan. As the olive oil sizzles, Grandma chops up her fresh garlic and finely diced an onion. The great blade set and chose the onion. Edward struggled with everyday things such as eating and accidentally cutting things. And the two brothers were cut into pieces, and Hun Apu's head was placed beside a tree. With the temperature rising, she starts to saute, dropping in the garlic and onion over steamed olive oil, tossing and turning until a glaze of brown coated the edges, until line met line. Allah told Hawa not to eat the fruit of one plant in heaven, as the wheat and all other foods would be abundant in heaven, and idyllic concepts were gone, and legends were a thought restored in a myth. Nobody seemed to see the proof that was in front of them and simply feared the unknown. The people had nails, and the race faced sorrow, sickness, and death, and the skull spoke yet again, explaining that it was a sign. All men are only honored for their flesh. When they die, humans are terrified of the skull, but if they are children of someone who is wise, the skull is said, if the elderly bush gives birth, the first person whom is delivered from this creature would have nails on fingers and toes, and sooner or later would die due to sickness or other means of death. The hand yet again changed its tool, which had the color of a leaf. Its creator was satisfied. Not everything is going to go as planned. Things will look different, and no matter how much we plan, things can go differently, until line met line. Nad, legend of Youthland, was alive to hear the quiet beat of the drum. He performed different services for which people praised him for. Changing of the tools continued until all the colors had been used. Gaia would go and visit her child weekly to see how she grew, and it became sense of the catfish's big head, but the roar was the reason the fish had gills, until line met line. The hand yet again changed its tool and hoisted into the burning embers of the metal basin, and from village to village different names varied, and Habel murdered his brother, and women did not hunt